Yes, indeed, YouTube. I know a lot of people thought that I forgot about the instant giveaway, but not at all. I just intentionally didn't respond to the comments to give everybody time to get their answers in, just in case
EMF Core
there was
Audio.
a brand out there that I was
EMF Core
unaware
Audio.
of that also
Yes, sir.
offered this feature. But since we're back at another Quick Tech Tuesdays, that giveaway is officially over. Yes, indeed, YouTube. It's your guy. So for today's Quick Tech Tuesdays, we've got paying attention to your car / listening to your car. Yes, indeed. So for the first part of that, to pay attention to your car, you might need some tools and gadgets and things of the such to make this a little bit easier, such as a voltmeter. So for example, we'll use voltage for today's Quick Tech Tuesdays. Paying attention to your car will consist of how your speakers are responding, how your speakers move, how your car is flexing, but most importantly, how your voltage is maintaining. You're been paying attention to your voltage will let you know if you're having problems with your car, if something's wrong, if something's become loosened or untightened, if something's broken in your charging system, this will let you know. So, as I've been driving Kia Base, I've been noticing that my batteries aren't rebounding as fast as they used to. I'm not charging at as high a voltage as I usually would. And there's nothing that I've done different to the system. Everything's exactly the same. So, that lets me know that either one of a few things have happened. Either I have a problem with my connection on one of my terminals, or the charging wire itself has been affected, or the batteries, one of the two, could be going out, or the alternator itself could be going out. But as I say, we start from the simplest and obviously the cheapest of those to detect our problem. So, we'll get to it. And the first place I recommend you check before you start taking anything apart, climbing under the car to check wiring, removing panels or anything like that, is the most simplest of places. If you have one, your front battery. And as you can see, immediately upon surveying the battery posts, we can see acid corrosion. That's the negative. And if you can see down in there on the positive. So, immediately we know that that's the first thing we need to get cleaned up and checked out. And I'm going to show you how to do this for essentially free. Things that you have at home, or a simple way, if you're on the go, things that's readily available for you anywhere. So, for the first and better way, if you're at home and have a little bit of time on your hands, the things you'll need are just, first, simply regular household baking soda. Secondly, a wire brush. You can get those, a 3-pack at your local Dollar General or Family Dollar for $1. And also, pliers. Preferably a wrench and socket, but for some reason a lot of people don't have those, so real easy to get a set of pliers. And that's what you'll need for the first method. And for the second method, say if you're on the move, don't have access to the things that we showed you or time, deal with that. You just kind of need it fixed right now to keep moving. What you'll need is, yes indeed, simple can of soda. Caffeinated, decaffeinated doesn't work. Caffeinated, I'll show you what it does. Yes indeed, let's get to it. Oh, and last but not least, for both methods, you will need some sort of water, cup of water, and that'll get you. So, for the first method we'll try is the quick and easy method. Say you're on the road, having trouble, you can see that you've got the battery acid build up on the terminal. So, what you're gonna do, and for those of you guys who drink Pepsi, I hate to say it, but this is what you guys are drinking. I don't drink Pepsi, but anyway, battery acid versus Pepsi. Let's get it. Just so you see, it's not a trick can. It hasn't been opened. I went and got a fresh one just for this purpose. Yes, indeed. So, battery acid, Pepsi can. Battery acid, Pepsi can. Battery acid. See if I can get out of the light. Battery acid, meet Pepsi can. You can see the caffeine in the Pepsi is totally deteriorating the battery acid. See? Just like that, all that white battery acid is gone. And you can actually see copper in the terminal. Yes, indeed. For you Pepsi drinkers. No said. Obviously, along with the caffeine, it has syrup and sugar and things like that. Hence, the need for your water so you can rinse it off. And just like that, the quick, easy fix is done. And as for the second style, the better way, the more efficient way, like I said, the better way is to use a wrench socket, but for those who might not have it, we've got pliers. And the one thing I will say, if you are using pliers, is the most important thing is to have a strong grip. And that'll prevent you from stripping out your nut on your battery terminal. The only main difference between a wrench and pliers is the wrench is solid and the pliers are dependent on your strength to maintain the solidness. So, like I say, if you don't have strong grip, I would recommend you just get the socket to prevent the inevitable stripping of the nut. So we'll get it off and get back with you. So now that we've got the terminals removed, I do it the right way, so I'll do it the right way on both terminals and show you how to get it done. Your baking soda all directly onto the terminal and directly onto the posts. As you can see, the leftover acid is turning the baking soda a light blue color. That lets you know that it's working and doing its job. So, let that sit for a little while. Add a little water, but not too much as to remove all of the baking soda. I'm gonna leave a little on there. And this is where your wire brush comes into play. You use the remaining baking soda in the wire brush to clean your terminal and get it back to its original state of luster and shininess. Yes, indeed. I'll get that done and get back with you. So fast forward a little bit, you can see all the terminals and posts are clean and back shining. So we tighten everything back down and get back with you. Yes, indeed. So everything's tightened back up, shiny. So Toby Cigar. Out of here.
A word unto the wise is in